Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw honest truth. This is your mid-July tarot forecast, and your theme for mid-July is the Princess of Cups: intuition, flow, synchronicity, mystic messages. Maybe being a little bit more open and vulnerable with that innocence of a child, because sometimes vulnerability can be our greatest strength. Let's see what else is in store for you for the rest of the month. Before I lay these cards out, if you could please subscribe, I would appreciate it so much, and it helps me out a lot. Did I say I appreciate it? Because I do. Thank you. All right, just gonna wait for the siren. I live near a hospital. Okay, what does Capricorn need to know for mid-July? Please and thank you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my God. Oh, whoa. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. This is all about relationships. So I feel like there's a certain, okay. So there's been disappointment in the past that's been really emotionally upsetting. It's something that used to be emotionally fulfilling, but unfortunately you've had to walk away. And you know what? Even though there was that teeny little bit of hope, it probably wasn't going to become the way that it was before. This could be a relationship, this could be work, this could be any type of situation that has really disappointed you in the recent past. You are walking towards brighter days. It's just that you don't see it because you're still looking in the past a little bit. I feel like there's a part of you that you felt like you have gotten to the end of your energy. This could be some sort of creative project, work, a relationship. It could have something to do with, sex. But I feel like you're beginning to feel a little bit burdened, like there's just too much. Why do I have to do this all alone? It might have to do with some sort of a relationship. It might have to do with someone or something that you love. It might have to do, some of you may be pregnant right now with a child, and you're just kind of at the point where you're like, oh my gosh, it's just so big, it's too much. It might have something to do with work. And I feel like maybe some news from a particular boss, most likely a male boss or someone with male energy. But also I feel like there's something about love, something to do with this disappointment. Okay, there's a new opportunity that someone is going to tell you, but I feel like you're not really going to receive it because you're just so kind of stressed and overburdened with how much, like, just the energy that you're in right now. It's just almost at the bursting point and you're beginning to crack. So things are going to change. I do see positivity in the future. I do see that there will be some sort of twist of fate when it comes to some sort of relationship. It could be romantic, friendship, it could be work potentially, but it's looking really good overall. I feel like you won't necessarily completely appreciate it though, because you're still mourning the past. I feel like you're getting so stuck you're feeling stuck, like you're like you've reached a dead end, and so it doesn't, like, no matter how much energy you put into it, but you feel like a responsibility or a duty to kind of keep going in that direction, and you're not actually going to be seeing the opportunities that are literally, all you have to do is energetically just turn around, just switch, because there's love, there's a new start, there's someone who's trying to approach you in a sense about this. I do see, and I see things overall going really, really, really well. But like I said, again, you're going to be stuck in the past. You'll be drowning your sorrows. Some of you might be drinking a bit too much. So please stop that, or anything, any addictive behaviors, or when you get into a negative mind space that is a crutch, and you know what I'm talking about right now. That will actually prevent you from experiencing really amazing joy and actually celebrating life, because the outcome that we have is the sun. Like, this is super positive. This is a major arcana. It is happening 100%, but your energy around it is just really negative and feeling sad. There is an opportunity for you you just need to be open to it, okay? You need to be open to receiving. There are synchronicities, there are messages, there are nudges from the universe and your spirit guides coming your way. You need to be open and receptive to it. This is a new opportunity with an emotional connection with a person or your work or your craft. Let's get some clarification cards, and then we will do advice cards, and definitely stick around until the end where you pick your own destiny cards, and I feel like you need it. Okay, so what does Capricorn need to know for mid-July? Please and thank you. All right, yeah, you are bursting forth with energy, but you feel like there's really nowhere necessarily to go. The news that someone gave you about something where you maybe there is a start, but it's kind of like fallen apart in a sense. This older male figure, or it could be a higher status male figure, unfortunately I feel like they gave, likely due to work or money or security where you live, etc. Something just completely fell apart. That could be like a contract or, just something like that. And it's crazy because you've got all this energy. You've got so much skill. You've got so much. And it's like all of this energy is just like you want to express it. I would say, like, if you are in a place where you're feeling like you need to express your energy, you do need to do something creative, and creativity also can include sexuality, obviously. Not obviously, sorry, but just, it's awkward for me to bring that up, but just because of YouTube's, like, guidelines and whatever. Anyways, so I feel like in the past you did find emotional fulfillment, and you did go, like, with your work or this relationship, and you did follow your intuition, and that's very, very good. And I feel like you need to get back into that space. So whatever it is that you walked away from, that you had to walk away from because of the disappointment, right? What energy got you into there? I feel like it was a flow, a synchronicity, going with the flow, following your intuition, doing what is emotionally, has emotional depth for you. And so you just need to get back into that energy, okay? It's just like you're going down a river, and then, part of the river, you get to where you want. Okay, now suddenly things have changed and you're going further down, but you can get up on the shore again, if that makes sense. So, you've created an amazing, emotionally fulfilling experience, relationship, or whatever it was for yourself previously. You can do that again. Like, seriously, you have the skill, you have the energy, the universe is wanting to nudge you in that direction, but you're just so, hung up about the emotional upset that you're not actually seeing it. You might think, oh no, it's not happening. It is happening. It's just that you've got your head in the sand. Now, I feel like there is going to be a new opportunity. This could be a business partnership. This could be work. This could be romantic. It's related to whatever, however this reading is resonating with you. And in the future, you two will be planning a life together. So please, whatever you do, try and not allow previous sadness from previous disappointment affect this new relationship, this new business partnership. If you keep going down the line that you're going, then it will still be good, but it's like you really want to appreciate it for all that it is, this new partnership. So please let your guard down, be open, be vulnerable, listen to messages, dreams, synchronicity, all of those little nudges that spirit and your spirit guides are sending you. Let's get some advice cards, then we will do destiny cards. All right. What does Capricorn need to know? Advice cards for mid-July, please and thank you. Yeah, okay. You need to ask people for help. You can't do this all on your own, even if it's just to ask for someone to, listen to you and to hear your story. Or if they can't help you directly with what it is that you need help with, maybe they can cook you dinners or do your laundry or just something like that to take the pressure off. This is not self-love, expecting yourself to do a million things at once. It's self-hate. What's self-loving is actually asking people for help, and there are a lot of people out there that love you and they want to help you. They just may not know, or they may not know how. So tell them. Seriously. All right. I also feel like, there's a lot of stuff. This is actually coming up for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of old stuff, emotional, patterns, whether for better or for worse, are coming up from people's past. So you have been recently disappointed, okay? I'm concerned that you're going to continue to stay in that longer than necessary, okay? But anyways, look at the pattern. When was the last time you felt that way? Okay, make a list of all of the words describing the person or the situation, like currently, previously, and go back all the way to the first time you can remember, which will be in your childhood. This is a nostalgia card. And then once you've done like a whole bunch of columns of all of the descriptive words, then circle all of the words that are in common or similar, and then you'll begin to see the pattern. You need to recognize the pattern so this doesn't come up again, because I'm just getting a vibe right now that you are holding on to the negative emotional energy. You've got to let it go, let it flow through, okay? You need to unblock it somehow. Meditation might help, but whatever you need to do to just let it out. Also, third advice card, we've got the Seven of Cups. So I feel like you're not looking at things clearly. So in the future, I see things turning really well for your favor, very karmically positive, okay? But I feel like you're not going to recognize that because you're confused. If you have suffered from mental illness before, it might be coming back up again. Do whatever you need to do to get help. Talk to your family or friends or a counselor, group therapy if that's the case. There might be addictive behaviors coming back up that are completely going to just cloud your judgment, make everything confusing. You won't be able to think straight or act accordingly because you're not able to see things clearly. This is confusion, this is fear, and often that can be from sometimes like drinking too much. Please be careful that you're not drowning your sorrows, because man, you're just going to extend your sorrows if you do that. Final advice card, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you lost your work, for example, is there some way that you can continue to improve your craft? This could be pumping out resumes, for example. Just keep going. Hustle, grit, craftsmanship, just keep improving your skill. So, and for example, if it's the loss of a relationship, just keep doing what you need to do. If you can express yourself creatively. Just keep going, and you will get there because you're way closer than you think. You just gotta keep going, one foot in front of the other. Do not stop. You can do this. All right, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Pick the first number that really sticks out to you, and we'll do destiny cards. But please do comment below how this reading has resonated with you so far. I really do love reading your kind comments. And yeah, for those of you that follow me, I reply to pretty much like every single comment because I love it. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked 1. Yeah, okay, so I feel like overall you're going to be seeing things a lot more clearly. If you're going through any type of, legal or rule things, I feel like it's going to come out in your favor. But overall, also possible Libra influence, like me, okay. So all you have to do is I feel like make sure that you're doing things for the right reasons and make sure that things are emotionally fulfilling. And it's also okay to really enjoy life, enjoy the good things in life. Sometimes we make up these rules in our head. I have to do this, this, and this before I do this, this, and this. Come on. You need to be able to just enjoy life, hang out with people that you really enjoy, and participate in activities that just make you feel happy, self-love, and just, whatever it is with your work, or this could be your physical body as well. Just keep working. You are creating the foundation for your wealth and your life, and some of you, your physical body to grow, to repair, and you will see the benefits of that in the future. But right now is a time for patience, perseverance, and putting a lot of love, attention, and energy into whatever it is that you're working on in your life that you want to grow and improve. If you pick 2, I smiled at my cat, she's staring at me. Okay. Ooh, okay, so if you pick 2, I feel like you're going to get a message that, the message could either, and it's something about this creative project, or it could be something to do with sexuality for a very small amount of you. But there's some sort of message. You might have to be the bearer of bad news, but some of you will be receiving a message that's not really good, and I feel like it puts you in a bad way mentally, and you get stuck. You're like, oh, this is the only way I can respond, or this is the only way, and it's really negative, or maybe the message is in itself constrained, like this is the only solution, but that's not true. I want you to visualize, I would like for you to visualize what it is that you want, including in the long term, even like the next 4 years. And I want you to make a vision board or write down, you know, your goals that you want, and then just put it up somewhere. Post-its of, you know, words to help keep your focus on manifesting exactly what it is that you want, okay? Because you've got the manifesting energy, right? You want to make sure that you get out of a negative mind frame and you stay more open, okay? So that you can actually create the reality that you want. I feel like you think that life happens to you and then you have to deal with it, but that's not true. Life happens to you, yes, but we control how we react, and where focus goes, energy flows. You need to remember that. So you're not this helpless creature where everything just happens to you. Okay, yes, to a degree, somewhat, yes, to everyone, but just continue to focus on what you want in a positive manner. How do you see your life? Short-term pain, long-term gain. If you picked 3, yeah, you're definitely disappointed, and you feel like maybe fate has been cruel to you, but also like people or the situation has been cruel, and you're like, why did I work on this so hard and sacrifice so many things, potentially sacrificing relationships and opportunities for climbing up this particular ladder? That could be work, that could be a relationship. You're feeling so disappointed, and you probably were stabbed in the back or betrayed in a sense, which is one of the reasons why the disappointment is so big and the mental stress is painful. However, it's actually, in a sense, it's the silver lining. I'd say this is more of like a gold lining, is that, you know, the hermit is an old soul, and so you are an old soul. People who get this card, definitely. And it's forced you to retreat. You may have kind of withdrawn from people, potentially including social media and things like that, but you've really, you know, tapped into your inner light, your soul, your divine purpose, and really thought about what's important. And it's not even that you have come up with these ideas on your own. You've remembered them from your past lives. So you've gained a lot more wisdom, or reconnected with your wisdom of your many lifetimes that you've had on this planet. Your advice is the Knight of Wands, which means it's time to now, you know, you've had your time of your disappointment, you're learning and you're reflecting. It is now time to act on inspiration without thinking. When you feel inspiration, do it. And I wouldn't even worry about like, oh, what if this person thinks that? What if that person says that? Right now is the time. You know, you've tapped into that divine light. Now I want you to act on it. So when you have an inspired thought, you need to follow that up with immediate inspired action before you talk yourself out of it. Do not talk yourself out of it, right? Inspiration, just act on it immediately, okay? No second guessing. If you'd like a private reading, please send me an email or check out my website. That's in the description box below. You can also follow me on social media. I do monthly and mid-monthly readings, so definitely make sure that you're subscribed. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. The Knight of Swords. I want you to pick something that you find mentally stimulating and just go, 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 go. Block everything out. Something that you're mentally, intellectually stimulated about. Put your blinders on and go for it. Have a good month. Talk to you later. Bye.